So the question was asked, as an SLP major seeking entry into the speech program in the fall of 2015, when do you need to take these GACE exams that I posted about on the homepage of the course a few days ago? Yes, first of all, future teachers and future SLP majors need to take the GACE Program Admission Combined Test 1, 2, and 3. So there's 3 parts to this program admission GACE. There's a reading portion, a math portion, and a writing portion. And ideally you just take them all in one fell swoop together. I think technically you can take them individually if you don't, say you don't like taking tests, maybe you don't test well and you can only take so much of a test at one given time, then that becomes a more complicated testing option for you. But you know, you need to read these documents carefully and just kind of think big picture. When do you want to start your teaching classes? When do you want to be in teacher education, rolling through those teaching classes? And when do you want to be in your speech language pathology classes? So the student that posed the question gave me that helpful information, so I'm able to answer the question. I just went and talked to a College of Ed advisor, and she said that if you are seeking entry in fall of 2015, I can look on here too, for fall of 2015 entry, you need to have your GACE scores ready. They're ready and you have passed those sections, those 3 sections, by July 31st, 2015. So I asked her, said, okay, given that, then when should you take this test? And she said, if you're trying to get in for fall, that you probably wouldn't want to take the test until maybe spring of 2015. I said, what would be the harm in taking these tests here in fall of 2014? And she said, well, you could do that, but keep in mind that you only get 2 attempts. Now, you should read this. Don't trust Kim Hewitt because I'm not an advisor, but it does say, failing to complete each portion within 2 attempts will result in denial of admission to teacher education. So, with that in mind, you just want to consider, you know, should I get this fall 2014 semester of coursework under my belt where I will be improving my skills a little bit in reading, maybe a little bit in math, maybe a little bit in writing? Could it be that by just taking your classes this fall and then waiting till the spring to take this GACE, maybe you'll score a little bit better? If you don't think there's going to be a significant jump, then you could take your test now. Now, for those of you that are trying to start in spring of 2015, it says the deadline for those scores to be ready is November 30th, 2014, which means you would want to take, you probably want to take the GACE in October or November. So there's dates. You must register at least 2 full days before the test date. So, you know, there's rules, they're all written here. So there is time to get the spring 2015, to meet that spring 2015 deadline. So I wouldn't flip out too much about it. It's just a hoop to jump through. It's one of those annoying things. There's lots of those, both in your programs to get through college and get certified and such. And trust me, these hoops are outside on the other side when you finish school. And it is a pain in the butt, but it is something you'll need to do and pay attention to. Another thing the advisor said was that you guys should be coming in every year. If you know you're a future teacher or a future SLP major, then you should be coming in for your advisement every year. And she said that around the end of September, they would start calling folks in and scheduling those advising sessions. So when you go to your advisor, make sure you ask them about this GACE thing. And you might also ask them, what are the other, just make sure that they tell you, what are the other huge hoops that I have to jump through, those huge details that I have to mind to navigate my course, or navigate my course of study, you know, your program that you're in. So that's my answer to you. I hope that helps. Let me know if you have any more questions, and I can probably walk down the hall and ask advisors what they think, because I do have the luxury of being like 3 doors down from them. All right, thanks.